Here is a true fact. Having anorexia means you're going to have depression. When you go to do an intake interview for an inpatient facility, there's one question that they'll ask you, which is, how long have you been depressed? Not, are you depressed, or do you think you're depressed, or do you have any symptoms of depression? Everyone with anorexia is going to be experiencing symptoms of depression. And there's 3 reasons why that's the case. The first thing is that if you're anorexic, your brain is not going to have the nutrition and the nourishment to be able to create neurotransmitters in your brain that allow you to feel happy. So your body's going to say, screw that, we need to keep the heart beating and we need to keep minimal brain functioning. It is impossible for my brain to be able to communicate feelings of happiness when there's no energy going into it. It's like a plant that's not watered and that's in the sun withering. It's not going to be able to use energy to create anything beautiful, any flowers, any kind of blooms. It's just trying to survive. And for anorexia and this kind of depression, the real solution is just that you have to eat. Food is medicine. If you want to be happy, you have to see it as that way. That is fueling your ability to feel happy emotions, to feel positive again. The second reason anorexia causes depression is because of the physical side effects. When you're anorexic, you're not sleeping. Anybody can tell you if you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to be cranky. You're going to be more prone to feel bad, to feel negative, and that's your body's way of telling you you need something. Also physically, you're going to be really weak if you're anorexic, and you're not going to be able to just move throughout your day with ease. You're going to just feel exhausted, and when we feel exhausted, typically we're not going to be feeling happy. So the third reason that anorexia causes depression is because of the social aspects of the disorder. Anorexia is very isolating. If you're deep into your disorder, you probably don't want to be around other people. Even when you're around people, your head is not around other people. Your body may physically be there, but your mind is thinking about things that have to do with the disorder. Your mind is thinking about food, your mind is thinking about calories, your mind is thinking about exercise, your mind is thinking about being tired, all of these things. So even when you're physically present with other people, you're not able to engage with them. We are social creatures and we're made to interact with other people. And when we're not getting that, it causes depression. Now, this study was done in orphanages in underdeveloped countries where there wasn't enough resources to care for these orphans and children. And they found out that the ones that got no physical or emotional interaction with other people ended up doing very poorly health-wise, and some of them even ended up dying. So you need social interaction. You're hardwired to need it. Having an eating disorder excludes you from almost any social situation that you could imagine. It excludes you from just interacting with people. When you go and spend time with people, typically there's going to be food around. For the anorexic person, that's highly stressful. And when you're so stressed, you can't focus on the people and even get anything from the interaction because your brain's starving. So you feel very much on the outside of a social situation. People are eating, talking about the food, and you feel stuck. You feel awkward because you don't want to say anything while they're eating and be the only one talking, but you don't want to be eating, but then you wonder if you should be eating, but then you're stressed out because they probably think you have a problem, and then they're probably going to try and help you, and then they're going to have an opinion, and then everybody's going to have an opinion, everybody's going to know, and your brain just kind of spirals and it just goes down this deep place. So not only are you not interacting with people, you're also feeling more anxiety yourself. So this is one thing that has really empowered me to make a conscious decision to stay in recovery. Nobody wants to go through their life feeling terrible when they can feel better. There is a lot more to having an eating disorder than just, oh, I want to feel good, so I'm going to eat. That's not how it works, and I definitely understand that. But it's one little tiny component that has contributed to me. When I go through my day, I think, if I had the choice for today, if I want to feel better or if I want to feel severely depressed, what would I choose? And the answer is, food is my medicine. I don't need an antidepressant for depression that's caused by not eating. I need to eat. I need to nourish my brain, to give it the chance to give me hormones and to give me neurotransmitters that actually make me feel better. And it's possible. If there's any other ways that you felt anorexia or bulimia or any other disorder has contributed to your depression, feel free to leave a comment or leave a video below. I'd love to hear about it and incorporate it into another video in the future, or just use it for general knowledge, and hopefully we can all learn more about this together.